welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a sit down video today, just kind of talking about what you can expect from my channel, what you're gonna see, what is my goal in having this YouTube and wanting 10K subscribers this year, and where do I plan to take this channel. It's literally hop right on into the point of this video. As you can read by the title, I am Jalandria, operator and owner of J Nicole Custom LLC. I am a licensed cosmetologist in the state of Michigan, specializing in natural hair, protective styling, and just really maintaining what's already there, and growing hair, keeping hair healthy, educating my clients and different people, you know, I come in contact with on myths and beliefs of natural hair, introducing clients into new regimens, routines, and holding space for, that's something I learned from a friend, we're holding space for things we want to hold space for. So I hold to just basically talk all things beauty, hair, myths, debunk a lot of facts that people see online and what they think is, you know, what they think natural hair is, or what they think protective styling is, or what they think makes their hair grow versus what doesn't, and so on and so forth, so much. So my ultimate goal is really to just, I guess, educate. And through that, I get to do that because I'm always in, you know, people's hair. And I'm always in their head, and we always talking, and I'm able to answer questions. And even if I can't answer them in that moment, I am the type of person to pull up a YouTube video or pull up Google Facts, and we can research together and learn, you know what I mean? What is it that a client might need, or what is it that, you know, if I can't answer a question, I know somebody can, or if we do a little research, you'll get your answer. I'm an advocate for all, like, kind of like DIY, do it yourself, learn for yourself, and advocate for learning your natural hair just as you learn a skin routine. You know, just certain things though, like I feel as though in the natural hair community, in the black hair community, period, there is this disconnect between stylist and client. Clients have this idea or this dream and goal in mind, that they want the stylist to just execute and be and deliver exactly what it is that they have in mind and that they see for themselves. Where the disconnect is the clients not understanding, like, I help you if you help me, you help you if you help you, and then you help me by helping you, and I help you by helping you, by you helping you. You know what I mean? So just like, I just feel like it's a disconnect though, because some clients want you to perform a miracle, some clients want you to work with little to nothing, and then don't understand, like, well, why can't you do this? If you do this, well, how can't you do this? Or, you know, every head is different, every curl pattern is different, everybody's genetics is different, everybody's genetic makeup is different. Protein and vitamin levels and iron levels and zinc levels and everything is different. Some people have to be referred to dermatologists. Some people have things that they can just work on within a couple months, you know what I mean, and see results in 6 months to 12 months, just depends. Everybody is different, but I do see there's a disconnect in educating the stylist, educating the clients, and then the clients actually taking advice from the stylist. We have social media now, so a lot of people see social media stylists and social media hairstyles, and they automatically want it to look like this, and they want it to be like this, when in reality we are all just looking at some pictures that somebody just posted online. You know what I mean? We don't know how that style lasted, we don't know what the takedown process was like, we don't know what the client hair started, what the client hair looked like in the beginning. So basically that's a little bit about, I want to educate, really just let everybody know, like, natural hair is really not, it's a job, it's like a part-time job. I always explain it as a 12-step program, so it's literally like 12 steps, and really like getting to know and getting to figure out what works for you, what won't work for you, what you see results in, what you don't see results in, why not. You can expect me to debunk some myths, break down some systems, some processes, some steps. My goal is honestly, because I won't always be doing hair, right? I've only been doing hair for 3 years, but I won't be doing hair for 30 years. Like, I'll be in the industry for as long as I can, but I won't be actually behind a chair for 30 plus years, or, you know what I mean? I don't see that for myself, because I do want to be more so on the educating part of it, and I want to actually help people do it themselves, like, because I really feel like we are all self-sufficient and we can all do things for ourselves if we just allow ourselves just a little time to grow, learn. I think taking care of your hair and learning what's growing out of your head, like literally directly out of your head, I think that's really important. Or we don't talk about that enough, that like women are really just neglecting their hair and wanting to go to the stylist all the time. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that at all. I enjoy my clients who come back and let me treat their hair and maintain their hair, but know that 70-80% of my clients that leave out of my chair either know how to take care of their hair or they learn how to take care of their hair properly, so it will grow. If I am to move, or if they decide just one day like it's not in the budget to come see you, I still need you to take care of your hair, and I still need your hair to flourish, and I still need you to reach your goals, and I still want you to, you know what I mean, live in that and just be excited and be happy that you're seeing growth and like that you're doing, you know what I mean, and you're consistent, and your consistentness and things like that. So I want to educate on this channel. Second thing, I would love to do just business tips, entrepreneur tips. I don't know, just a little backstory. I never held a job for more than like maybe a year, a legit job. Anytime that I would be at work, it would just be like draining for me, because I was just always feeling like I'm not supposed to be here. I don't want to be here. I feel awkward. I don't know how to talk to these people. Why can't I talk in my regular voice without them taking me serious? Why do I have to seem like I'm this professional when I'm just, y'all, that's another story for another story. I mean, that's another story for another video, but I never held a job. I didn't necessarily like fire anything from any job, but I just never stayed with a job for too long, because I just felt as if my spirit was almost too big, as if my energy was almost too big to be in such a confined space, in a workspace, and just to really just be working and not really enjoying it. Retail was pretty fun because I got to get dressed up, I got to do my makeup, I got to, you know what I mean, interact with people and like help them pick out shoes or clothes and be like, yeah, that's cute, girl. Well, that was fun for a while, but nothing permanent. So I started my J. Nicole custom brand at 14, 15, when I figured out what YouTube really was, and like when people was doing tutorials from their phone, when people were doing tutorials on their computers and was doing it from their webcam. That's really when I started to realize like, oh my God, I got control. Like I can do this with my life. Oh my God, I can like do nails. And it started with nails, and I went to nail school. I used to offer nail services from home. I used to do everything from full sets to 3D designs to hand painted designs, rhinestones, custom design. Like y'all, I used to go crazy. I used to do photography. I dibbled and dabbled in photography a little bit. I dibbled and dabbled in like the creative part of it, which was just customizing everything that I could get my hands on. So it went from skates to swimsuits to letters, like decorative letters. I did clothes. I did a lot of stuff, y'all. I just was always creative, and I just anything that I can be creative on, or any canvas I had, I was trying to literally be creative and just create, like, you know, just I was so inspired, and I had so much energy, and I just wanted to do everything I could. So that's what I did. Literally, I did everything I could, and because there was no limit. Like, there's no limit to what you can do if you really want to be honest. If we want to talk about that, we can talk about that. There's no limit to what you can do. If you wake up tomorrow and say you want to go to school to be a doctor, guess what you can do? I want to be a singer. You can do that. Literally how my brain works. Like, if I want to do it, why am I not doing it? Why would I not even try to do it? You know what I mean? To take on the name and the energy of Jill of all trades, very much so. I was giving you very much, she could build a house. Just give her enough time. You know what I mean? Like, I was just unstoppable. So I always knew I wanted to do hair. I always knew from little. Like, I just loved playing in my hair. I love playing in my mama's hair. I love playing in my sister's hair. I love playing in my mom's hair. And then the YouTube tutorials, that's where YouTube came in again. I just always seen like these women with beautiful hair and natural styles. And I remember one style specifically that really just got me so intrigued in natural hair, and it was the Janelle Monáe pompadour. And when I figured out I could do that with braided hair, y'all, I honestly cannot remember a time where I was excited as I was doing that. Like, when I figured out like I could do that with one pack of braided hair for $2, I said, what else can I do with this hair? What else can I do? So it was up from there. It was up from there, y'all, and I just didn't stop. So bun styles, and then I was just so infatuated with perm rod sets and roller sets, and that's when I realized, like, I like natural hair, like the curls, the curly, the froze, the big hair, the poofy hair, the kinky. Like, I have 3 sisters, and then my mom included, so that's 4 total heads of different hair textures, types, lengths, like 4 different heads of hair, and then include myself, that's 5. So I have 5 different heads of hair that I could just always be in, and it was the funnest thing for me. And so I always had somebody to practice on, I always had somebody to be a volunteer, I always had a model, and it was just I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed doing it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a cosmetologist, I'm gonna be a hairstylist, I'm gonna be a hairstylist. So that's what the ultimate end goal was. That was the first for real goal I set for myself, was to go into beauty school. So I started a program when I was a senior in high school. That's another video. I'm gonna give y'all a video on my cosmetology school experience. I knew I wanted to be a cosmetologist, but before going to get my cosmetology license, because I did dabble in nails and stuff, and I figured, well, why not, you know, go and get my nail license, my nail technician license. So I did go to school for that. I went to the same school, really short period of time, really quick, loved it, very helpful. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you want to learn a trade. Even if you just want to do, you know, manicures, you can do that too. So then, because I knew I wanted to do cosmetology, I did cosmetology immediately after the nail course was over. And then I became licensed, and that is how I am here now. So basically, I just really want to, like, I've been building a brand, no lie, since the age of 14. Since the age of 15, I would say I've been building a brand, and this is what it has manifested into. This is what it has turned into, and honestly, it's more than I could have asked for, because, like, I didn't really see myself like here. I didn't really know where I saw myself, honestly, because it was just something, like, I knew I wanted to create a space. I wanted to have my own space. I wanted to be my own, like, I wanted to have my own routine. I wanted it to be mine, like, to set the tone. I wanted to set the space. And I don't know, I have a lot of stories too about, like, being your own boss and, like, actually having your own space to work out of, whether it's a building, business, suite, full salon, booth, whatever the case may be. I want to talk about more entrepreneur tips and business tips and working for yourself, really just giving you the insight and just giving you the tea and telling you my experiences and what I've learned, because I did a lot of things by trial and error. I learned a lot of things by trial and error. I figured out a lot of things by trial and error. I didn't necessarily have, like, a mentor or somebody above me or older than me teaching me or leading me or telling me, like, well, do this and do this and do this. I never really had that specifically. It was just kind of like trial and error and Google, a lot of Google and a lot of YouTube. That's why I'm so grateful for YouTube, and I feel like it's almost my duty to be on here on this platform, because maybe somebody who's 14, like I was at my age, is on YouTube looking for, you know, somebody to follow or subscribe to so they can see their content and actually learn from them, and really, you know, for the stuff to actually resonate with them and just be helpful to them. So again, kind of like the educating part, I just kind of want to educate and really, like, not hold out, because there's so many people now more than ever building their own business. And this is not being, like, cocky, this is not being arrogant. I was the only serial entrepreneur I knew at the time. I did not know anybody who was an entrepreneur. I had no idea of anybody who solely worked on their business and did not work for anybody else or did not work anywhere else. They solely just had their business, and that's what they tended to. I was the only person I knew who did 12 things and called herself a business owner at 15 and 16. It was a few people, but, like, as hard as I was going, y'all, like, if we should probably do, like, I should probably do a reacting to my old pictures video. That would be interesting, because y'all gonna see some shit if I do that. Like, I came a long way. But anyway, so I was the only person though who, like, looking back, like, yes, I was in my bag and nobody could tell me different. From fashion shows to photo shoots to nail parties and beauty parties and just, y'all, so much stuff. Like, I was hip before I knew I was hip. I want to get into the beauty industry. I want to get into tips. I want to get into the behind the scenes part of it. The, you know what I mean? Like what you really need to learn, what you really need to do, what you really need, you know what I mean? When starting your own business or becoming a cosmetologist, and just giving y'all some insight. Another thing you'll see, of course, is lifestyle, entrepreneur vlogs, work vlogs, a day, you know, in the salon, and showing you what I do, my process, how I organize myself, how I get things done, how I plan out my days and plan out content and yada, yada, yada. All the behind the scenes stuff, that there is behind this business. And then of course I want to get into more unboxing videos, hauls, inventory, just showing y'all what it is that I like to use, or maybe I can get into like product making eventually, and how I make my products, or how do I choose what products I'm gonna make, or when there's a product launch or a product drop, just content like that. I would like to meet like where I am now versus where I'll be in 5 years or 3 years or 10 years, you know what I mean? I'll be able to reflect and look back on this and be like, wow, I really got myself here, because there was a lot of manifesting and praying that took place for me to get to where I am today. At the time, I didn't necessarily know that's what it was that's what I was doing, was really manifesting my reality and really like speaking my reality into existence. I didn't know that, but now that I'm able to comprehend exactly what it was that I was doing, and in all of that alone time I had with myself in those years, like I genuinely, I created this space, I manifested this space, spoke this into existence. Like I spoke this, and I still live by the Bible verse, Hebrew 11:1, without works is dead. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not the Bible verse. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but not yet seen. Now, y'all, I might be fumbling the words a little bit. I'm gonna put it right. I'm gonna put her right here. Like, it resonated with me so much when I was younger. And used to live by the Janae Aiko song. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Why I just smiling. And you can keep going. Sometimes you have got to lose your mind just to find your peace of mind. So why I just smiling? I think I'm messing the words up for that too, but I get the concept. I used to love that song. And yeah, so that's pretty much it though. Y'all are just gonna get a dose of J. Nicole Custom. Y'all can call me JD. I like JD. Y'all can call me JD. Y'all can call me Joandre. Y'all can call me J. Nicole Custom. It depends, you know, how you feeling. You might, it's pretty much what y'all can expect. Just expect a lot of me, a lot of transparency, a lot of the behind the scenes, a lot of work vlogs, a lot of hair related stuff. Oh, and lastly, I cannot forget, y'all are gonna see my natural hair journey. I am gonna show y'all how to embrace y'all natural hair and to learn y'all natural hair through doing it on me. I know my natural hair, but I really get to know sis now, like for real, because I've big chopped so many times now, and I've done so much with my hair, and I'm at the point now where I'm just trying to stay consistent, and my husband really motivates me to just stay disciplined and teach myself discipline by letting my hair grow out and not damaging it or not ruining it after it grows a significant amount, because it did. And then quarantine came and she was flirting with me. But yeah, so that's pretty much it though, y'all. Like, that is what y'all gonna get. This is who I am. This is what I have to offer. This is why, this is me. And I do want to say that, like, in my field, for me, it's kind of like my ministry. I truly feel like I am in the beauty industry because it is genuinely my purpose. It is a part of the plan. It is a part of the purpose, because in doing this and being in this field, I'm able to connect with so many different women and just teach them and exude love and exude authenticity and transparency, and just we can talk our mess, we can laugh, we can cry together. I've cried with some of my clients, absolutely. We can cry together, and we can learn together, we can grow together. And it's just awesome. Like, I've heard some clients multiple times, I've heard this on multiple occasions, you have a really therapeutic voice. It's kind of like therapy. Oh my God, your voice. Because I do have a deep voice, but sometimes I guess it's just really too therapeutic and it's just too soft. So it's really like my ministry, and it's like hair therapy, beauty therapy. It's hair therapy. It's definitely hair therapy. And I take it so, I don't know, the beauty industry for me is a little different. It's awesome to be able to work for myself and make the amount that I do and see my hard work pay off and, you know, be rewarded for it in money. But it's so much more than just that, y'all. Like, it's really like, for me, it's the space that I hold for Black women. People who have curly, kinky, coily, natural hair. Like, it's amazing. I would not trade it for nothing. I highly recommend, 10 out of 10, that you find your purpose and you live in it and you live in your truth and just see, you know what I mean, where it takes you. Where, like, obviously it didn't look like this in the beginning, but like 10 years later, baby, I'm thriving. I'm loving it. I'm loving every bit of it. It's not easy, but it's not difficult either. And I make it work for me. And I'm grateful for the people I've met. I'm grateful for the relationships I've made. I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. So that is pretty much it. I hope you stayed this long. And if you did, please just let me know which part, you know, of this content that you're most, you know, that you're looking forward to the most, whether it be the teaching, the educating, the debunking myths. I think that's probably my favorite one, debunking myths, my natural hair journey, or just the, you know, behind the scenes content. That's pretty much it. And I'm gonna shut up talking now because I've been talking for a minute. And I just thank y'all so much for being here and supporting and shopping J. Nicole Custom. As you can see, I have some products and some merch in the back. Go copy some. Go copy some. I will see y'all in my next video. Make sure you like, thumbs up this video, subscribe, leave me a comment below. Follow me on Instagram at J. Nicole Custom. You can also like my Facebook page at J. Nicole Custom. And you can shop online today and you can have yourself some handmade, personally by me products, healthy hair products, and yeah. So I will see y'all later.